Hi, this is Sonia from Selling Budapest. Welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to show you a very exciting investment opportunity. We are here in the 9th district, so there is a lot that I want to show you because I don't think that there is enough exposure about the 9th district. So I'm very excited to get the opportunity to talk to you about what it's like. But first and most importantly, let me walk you through in the apartment. And so what we're gonna look at, we're gonna find out what we're gonna look at, right? So come on in. We are here on a 92 square meter in a beautiful high ceiling property to the A, and looking in the 300 plus €1,000 investment property. Many of you are reaching out to me that you would like to invest between 300 and 400,000, and many of you know only about the 5th district or maybe the 6th district, and so it's really getting more and more expensive in those districts, especially for the large apartments. 550, 600, 650, depending on the level of the renovation. But when it comes to between the 300 and 400, I see the trend that we need to show you different districts so that you understand the area, and you also, can find something that within in your budget. So that being said, we are again here in this very spacious, very, very nice, very well put together property, and in the first bedroom. So in my mind, as I was walking just 5 minutes ago, I was walking it through with the owner, and then I knew that this is a perfect investment property for students. And the reason why is for the students, because after we are done here, I'm going to show you how close we are to the Semmelweis, very famous, world-famous medical university. And I want to also show you the neighborhood. So this is a very sought after location in it's almost like I can say that is part of the campus to the students who comes here to study medicine or other joining other faculties for 4, 5, 6 years. So I want to highlight that. So somebody is coming and signing you with a rent, then you can ensure that person is staying under your lease for 5, sometimes 6 years. So this would be the first unit that, in my opinion, can be rented out at least for €500, the current market price for a student from abroad. It has a large size of bed and plenty storage over here. And what is most important is for a student to have the study desk, and then this room also has its own bathroom, so with toilet and the shower. So like I said, students are coming from all over the world, and for some countries, bidet is a mandatory. Now, of course, they can work it out. But if I am listing for the rental market, I'm going to highlight that these toilets are coming with a bidet, and as we know, for some country and some cultures, this one is essential. So I have no doubt that this will be rented out right away. Next is that they thought about where to put the washer and dryer. I think these are big enough machines to cater 3 students, 4, 5 students, if they want to be per room in the apartment. And then so we arrived to the next bathroom. Now this bathroom is going to be shared with the other 2 roommates, and again they do have the bidet as well. And then we're gonna turn around and move over to the living room. Now the living room is really absolutely my favorite, and I can also say that it's the layout is such a perfect layout for, again, for student sharing apartment, because all the rooms are separated from each other and they have the meeting point. So this would have been a really ideal space for me during my study years, where I can just have my little separate room and come to the main kitchen living room area that we are sharing with the others. Of course, the apartment has the basic amenities when it comes to dishwasher, the fridge, freezer, the oven, and the stove. And I'm sure, like, yeah, as you can see, they have the built-in microwave. But I want to show you the second bedroom, which, again, the second bedroom comes with plenty storage for someone who is here. And same thing with a spacious bed, so nobody needs to sacrifice their sleeping, and also with the study desk and the chair. And this room I also find very, very spacious, very cozy. I think you can still, again, get the 500 euros. Maybe for the first one, the 550, because it has its own bathroom, and this one can be the 500 euros. So we're already over 1,000 euros of return of investment. And those of you who are focusing on the return of investment, yes, I do agree. That's very, very important. But I'm also like, don't forget that this is a growing market. The appreciation of the property is as important, that you're buying into 330,000 euros at the moment, and all of a sudden your property is going to be like in 18 months 430. I don't have the crystal ball. I always tell to every single client of mine, I do not have the crystal ball. I don't know what the future holds, but I do see what the property prices were in 2022, and I see what is it now. I see that those properties that I sold in 2022 for 250,000, it sells now for 400,000. So the market's evolving, is catching up to the neighboring countries, to other regions. As you yourself, as an investor, you know that in certain part of the world, name it Canada, certain cities in the US, your 350, 400,000 investment doesn't take you as far as it would take you in this city. So moving on to the last bedroom. Now this one is a little bit more narrow. Still, they managed to put the full-size bed in it, and they still managed to put a full-size 100 centimeter. I can tell you from here that it's like a 100 centimeter, 200, or maybe this is 220 high, big closet that is, again, for someone who is staying here and not full-time living. I think for a student this is perfectly enough storage. This is a perfect bed. Every room, if you notice, they do have its own window, and then again, super important for them to have the study desk and the chair. So everything fits in here. Now you could feel that this room, it's a little bit smaller than the other two. Yes, but I don't want to go too low, like say like 350 euros. I think it's still like more on the 400 side, especially for those students that they just want to be like walking distance from the medical university. I think this is very, very, very important that they have a safe and nice location. I want to stop here to talk about the property, and I want to show you how nice the building is. This one was a recently renovated building, one of those project where the attic was sold, and in the return the investors put nice elevator, renovated the facade, renovated inside out. They put new wiring and everything. So the building itself in a mint condition. We're going to walk you around in the neighborhood, get the feel to it, why this location is so precious, again, for the university students, and so therefore for an investment. So right here at the entry of this beautiful building, I want to show you what's behind and a little bit explain what we are seeing here. So right now we are in the 9th district, but as soon as we are crossing this road, we will be on the 8th district side. Now, as you can see, there is a very nice park. I don't think that the camera is going to pick up this park. I would say like within the past 5 years, this park was renovated because I myself not familiar with it. Now, going to the left side, walking distance from the left side and walking distance from the right side, we have the teaching hospital called Semmelweis, and also the university and the buildings for the students. This street behind me is the one that is going to the airport within 20-25 minutes. I am pointing from here the buildings. I don't think we need to get too close to that buildings, but literally the teaching hospital is right there, the other side of the street. But what I think it's more interesting is if I show you what's in that direction behind our building. So I want to stop at this square and show you again like how family-friendly, quiet neighborhood is. We're going to turn around. You can see that there is still a mix of historical buildings and all the new ones and this neighborhood. We have like a little bit of explanation what the park look like. As you can see, there is a designated area for the playground. There is a little fitness park in it. There is a little field for playing sports, and then a separate designated area for the dogs. So I just wanted to quickly, without any focusing any faces, but as you can see, we have a bunch of residents here who is leaving the hospital, probably going on their lunch. Today is Saturday, so we can see that they are super hardworking. They're wearing their scrubs. So just wanted to have like a little peek that, as you can see, we are like 2-3 corners away from the apartment, and as we have all these hardworking healthcare professionals right behind us on their way to somewhere. So, but again, in this neighborhood is almost every of this building is for one of the faculty. So let's just continue our trip. All right, so here we can check out one of these dorms. It even says, "Welcome to new residents at Dean's College Hotel." So this one, something that the student can stay at if they not renting or they don't own even their own apartment. I just wanted to walk you through. Of course, they will need to have the big supermarket, and then you can see like this is a really nicely clean, put together area with again another closed place, but I'll tell you that this is again very busy during the week. This coffee and the brunch place where the students are hanging out, it's the level of any coffee place that you find in the 5th district. Again, don't forget that these students are medical students. Studying medicine is expensive, so they have a good budget of not just paying the tuition, but also paying their living expenses or renting, or they have a good budget to rent something. So we are going to, I think, stop the video here. I think now we have a good idea why this neighborhood is something to consider when it comes to investment property, and specifically targeting the rental long-term units. And so if you are more interested, we will have separate videos on the neighborhood itself. Just don't forget to like and subscribe, and that way you are going to be notified if we are uploading new videos about the neighborhoods or other neighborhoods in Budapest, or of course, any upcoming properties that are available for sale, or we are only just visiting it because we think that it's interesting for you to expand your knowledge about Budapest. I hope you're enjoying this type of videos, and thank you so much as always watching and commenting, and all the private messages and WhatsApp call that I'm receiving, and the feedback and the nice comments are justifying that the amount of work that we are putting in pays off. We'll see you in the next video.